Hey guys, this is Rejoice. It was unashamed, and I'm almost running late to church, but I just need to put this out because part of the reasons why I'm running late is because I overslept. I had an event yesterday, I had a wedding. I think this is a season of weddings upon weddings upon weddings upon weddings. But hush up, I think I have few advices to give to upcoming brides, people that are about to wed. So all you need to do is calm down. In the next few minutes or seconds, you will get to hear what I have to say. But if you are yet to subscribe, I keep wondering why are you yet to subscribe? Please do subscribe, and after subscribing, don't forget to turn on your notification button so as to get notifications for whenever I post new videos. So right about now, let's get into it. God bless you. Yes, I told you guys I went for a wedding yesterday, and this wedding I went, or I'm kind of part of the whole process and everything. She's like an aunt to me, way older than me, and finally God did it. Praise God. And she finally got married yesterday. But here are a few things I'd like you to know about weddings. If you keep trying to please people, if you keep trying to satisfy people when it comes to events, especially when it comes to wedding, you are on your way of hitting a hard rock. And the reason being that these people you are trying to please, you will end up not pleasing them. You will end up not even satisfying them. I'm being honest with you. Now you trying to go overboard, do this, do that, make sure the food is these, that. In fact, Favor's wedding taught us a lot. My sister's wedding taught us a lot. And I must be very candid, I must be very frank with anyone who cares to listen to me. Be you. Whatever event you're doing, be you. Don't try to impress anyone. Don't try to go overboard and making it so perfect, and just be you. When we are growing up, they used to tell us cut your clothes according to your clothes, but now it has changed. They said okay, cut your clothes according to your size, but I think it has changed. It is now cut your clothes according to the measurement of the clothes that you have, according to the clothes that you have. So you can't have 2 yards and then expect to sew a dress that require 4 yards. It doesn't work there. So cut your clothes according to the material that you have. I think that works perfectly. So if you have 100,000 naira and then you want to put up a wedding, plan it according to the money that you have. Don't go borrowing. Don't go, I don't know why people do that. Don't go borrowing. Don't go trying to impress. In fact, let me be honest with you guys. There has never been a best wedding. The best wedding yesterday, the wedding next week is going to supersede it. So there has never been, oh, this wedding is the best wedding of 2021. No, because in 2020, because the next week there is going to be another one that will beat it. So why then are you not trying to displease yourself? Now, I have been in a wedding whereby they were done with spraying the couple money. People are now bringing in, it's kind of funny, but it's the truth. People are now bringing in gifts. People are now bringing in things. Okay, I think we are all coming to greet the couple. Oh, congratulations! It is actually done and dusted. And guess what the groom was doing? The groom was busy counting the money that was sprayed on them or to them. Any English that works for you guys. The groom was busy counting the money that was sprayed on them, and people we are busy watching, and you could see that he was under pressure. He was under duress. I think I have this feeling that probably he borrowed some money for some things, and then maybe the people there were not looking at him. Oh God, do this to me for sister guy. Do this is you just give us our money, and it makes no sense. It makes no sense, because you eventually, after wedding comes marriage. A wedding is a one-day something. Marriage is an everlasting something. So after the wedding comes the marriage. I think there's this book that every lady needs to read. After wedding comes marriage. So after the whole giddy kata kata godo, it results into marriage. So what you should be thinking is not the wedding dance. You shouldn't be thinking of the rice, of the this, of the that. You should be thinking on, how are we going to survive in the marriage? What is going to happen in the marriage? What are the things? How is our financial life going to be after this wedding? Because most couples, after that wedding, after the whole this thing, the next thing now is that pressure. They start going into hiding. In fact, I know some people currently right now, I know some couples that ran into debt. They ran into debt just after one day. After one day, it's just one day. It's just one day. In fact, if you can feed 100 persons, please, my darling, please, my dear, go ahead. Do wedding by invitation. Everybody mustn't come. They can actually hear it. They can actually do so. You can do wedding by invitation. Comfortably feed the people. You mustn't feed the whole generation. You mustn't feed the whole crowd of people. You mustn't. You mustn't. So if it's hundreds of people that you can please then share the card. Make it strictly by invitation. It is not pride. It is you trying to manage yourself. It is you not trying to open your bum. Do you understand? They say that when breeze blow, the chicken fowl go open. So you now want, when they now come to this thing, rice no get test. This one no get test. Now when they will now go, you're not giving them a whole bunch of things to talk about. In fact, I think we are the ones making people to even talk about some things that ordinarily they're not even meant to talk about. So after the wedding comes marriage. Please, so every soon-to-be bride, don't go and put tag in that man's leg, telling the man, if I don't wear a gown of 100,000 naira, I'm not doing. Now they do yourself. I don't do yourself, because there are people that have actually won that gown of 1 million naira, and they're not even anywhere close to 1 year anniversary. So if you have an understanding partner, and then he explains to you the reason why he can't afford 100,000 naira, what is it called, wedding gown, my sister, go and get the one of 20,000 naira. They are still fine. Nobody go call your wedding. They begin to use microscope. They look, this one na high class gown. Nobody look. And even if they eventually do that, my darling, you are married. You are married. No one can take out that from you. Please, I was so pissed. Yes, in fact, lots of things happened to me yesterday. Minna, I was not going to, snap the bride, do kiniko, do the ginger, the swagger. My phone even fell down. At that point, I just told myself, adulthood is a scam. Because as my phone fell off, I knew it was going to cost me a whole lot of money. So I had to quickly leave the wedding hall, went to fix my phone, and it cost me a whole lot of money yesterday. So I was like, oh God, this is the point I feel adulthood is a scam in a way. You understand it? Assuming it was when we are still under this thing, you just quickly call, daddy, my phone just fell. But I just had to but let's go back to this thing. Just leave my gist. Yeah, lots of things just happened yesterday, but I'm grateful to God that everything went well. Do you understand? So be grateful, be content. I think you should be contented. After my sister's wedding, like Favor's wedding, we were not expecting. We had over 1,000 or close to 2,000 persons that came, and we weren't even expecting that. And then me, I sabi things sabi teach me lesson. You understand? I'm like, oh, what if maybe doing my own? What do you think? I think I might just want to do wedding by invitation. By invitation, you understand? Then put the other one, because sincerely, you can't please everybody. Please, you cannot please everybody. Be contented. I think the challenge is basically on we ladies. We want to wear the highest shoe. We want to wear the highest wedding gown. We want to wear the highest makagini. Have you even asked yourself, after wearing that thing, do you have food on your table after the wedding? Because after the wedding comes is reality. The reality dawns on you that this is marriage and this is not wedding. Marriage is not a one day after. It's not a one day something. is not a one to something. Bikono. Because yesterday my bride was my auntie, she was stressed out yesterday. She was so, you could even see it, because she literally had to do and buy this, buy that. Even when people are telling her, okay, let us help you in getting something, she just wants to be the one to buy this, buy that. If you have capable hands, please my darling, please my dear, give them to help you handle it. You can't handle everything. You can't be everywhere. If you can afford a wedding planner, by all means, hire one. If you can afford that, there's a wedding, one of my friends' wedding. They went to the wedding. The bride was throwing up. The bride was exhausted. She was not feeling fine. In fact, she was not even in the reception. Reason being that my sister stressed herself. She stressed herself. So if you are lucky, if you are blessed enough to have your parents alive, if they want to be the one to cater this, by all means, allow them, because that day comes with a lot of stress. It comes with a lot of stress. You understand? So the moral of the story, if this video I'm doing now, I'm just doing it to every up and coming bride. If you have a wedding coming up, don't go and put a tie in that man's neck. If you don't do me this, I'm going to die. No, I'm going to die. I beg, ladies. And even the guys, maybe the guys are trying to please your friends, trying to do this, do that. It still boils down to one thing. Don't go and do pasmaga, and then pasmaga yourself into debt. Don't go and do, the people you now go and put yourself into debts that you keep paying, and you cannot even, you now begin to go from hand to mouth. I don't know how they used to speak the English. Do you understand? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So if I don't know when I'm going to release the video, but whenever I release the video, this will happen on Saturday. So I beg, this is Christmas, and people are willing to come and eat rice. So if now 100 person you go feel afford, by all means afford the 100 people and be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with the people you not invite. Explain to them, make them understand. Remember, you cannot please everybody. Do you, be you. Do your beg. These are tips. These are the tips I'm giving out. I beg, so that we won't be found in some unnecessary issues that comes up after wedding. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? So with that, I am welcome you to the end of Rejoice It Up Unashamed. I hope maybe you have been able to learn one or two things and be contented. The Bible says godliness and content, that it is great gain. It is great. Be content. It's lack of content that make us to put hands in unnecessary things that we shouldn't put hands. Be contented. If you will look at the Igbos will say that thing you have, it should be enough. It should be able to satisfy you. In fact, in Blissful Ladies Ministry, the Lord, our theme for the month is the Lord is my sufficiency. Let the Lord be the one that satisfies all your need. If you want to now get all your needs so solved in another means, you won't get satisfied. No one can satisfy you as much as God can. You understand? So I hope with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince and not confuse you that godliness and contentment is great gain. God bless you. I'm actually running a bit late to church. I told you guys, I think of my slides and stuff, so this is unlike me. But know this and know peace. And hush up, if you are yet subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe. And after subscribing, hit the bell button so as to get notifications. And don't forget that with Jesus in your life, you will smile. With Jesus in your life, you will smile. God bless you. Until next time I see you, stay blessed, stay lifted. 2021 is not going to end until God grants unto you all your heart desires. I love you. I celebrate you. I want to see you at the top. God bless you.